So your wife asked you for a divorce out of nowhere, and you're there sitting with yourself asking the question, why? If I love this woman, I'll do anything for her. Doesn't she know I love her and I love my children and I love this and I love that? The issue is, my brother, if you're in this situation, you might love her, but the truth is she can't feel your love. Now, what does that mean? How can she not see that I love her? I do the dishes, I take the kids to soccer practice, I walk the dogs, I clean the house. I'm Mr. Honeydew, honeydew this, honeydew that, yes, yes, yes. And yeah, you're acting this way, you are taking these actions, but what's the intention behind the actions? Are the intentions fear? If I don't do this, maybe I won't get what I'm looking for tonight? Is it criticism? Why does she always ask me to take out the trash? Is it contempt? I can't stand her. Fine, I'll take out the trash. So you're doing these acts of quote unquote love, but where is the intention behind it? Where is your heart? And what happens is, I like to call this in our program the inner wolf. By the way, if you're interested in working with me, click on the link below. I can help you restore your power and reclaim your heart in 90 days or less. The inner wolf is what we like to call in our program this internal narrative that you have in your head, full of negative thoughts and emotions that just feeds and feeds and feeds and feeds itself and becomes a bigger, angrier, scarier wolf. But he tries to come across as a sheep. So the popular saying, a wolf in sheep's clothing. He tries to come across as a sheep, but he's not a sheep. He's actually a wolf. And he's a scary, mean wolf. And this wolf is built over time as you start building resentment, as you start building criticism, judgment, all these negative emotions you start building, the wolf gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, you guys have to remember that women interpret the world not logically, but they interpret the world emotionally. And when you act like a sheep, when you act like you're doing the dishes, when you act like you're helping around the house by doing the dishes, or you act like, hey, I'm being a really good dad, doing this for the kids, but the intention behind it, it's a wolf, it's carrying anger and resentment and negative emotions, your wife is going to feel it up. It's going to feel it because remember, women interpret the world emotionally, so she's going to feel it. And when she feels it, she's going to feel the emotional disconnection with you. And throughout time, this continues to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow until she has no sort of connection with you anymore. And she's like, I can't feel him. He doesn't see me. I can't feel him. Where is he? And that is due to the fact that you're so disconnected from yourself because you're in this cycle of ruminating negative thoughts that because you don't connect with yourself, you can't even connect with her. So the inner wolf, unfortunately, a lot of the times is what leads men in relationship to this place of the wife asking for space. Now, how does that work? It works because the inner wolf blocks your wife, your kids, your family members, the world from you expressing who you truly are and expressing unconditional love. The whole purpose of the wolf is there to protect you. It's to protect you from being hurt. It's to protect you from being exposed, from getting your feelings hurt by her, by your wife, by the world, by other people. And then it's in this process of you trying to protect yourself that you don't allow the real love that you have for your wife and for your children to come out. So this inner wolf is there to protect you from your childhood traumas, from maybe the feeling of not being enough, or the feeling maybe you have a mother wound, or not feeling chosen, or feeling abandoned. So since that wound is so tender inside of you, you create what we call this inner wolf to protect that hurt person inside, or the hurt little boy, like they say. And he's there protecting the hurt little boy. But by doing this, he knows there's an inner wolf inside, so he tries to masquerade it using sheep's clothing and showing the world, hey, I'm a sheep. But he's actually not a sheep. He's a scary wolf. And your wife can feel that. And your children can feel that. And when that happens, then you're getting into a heap of trouble. It's only a matter of time, of months or maybe years, before they hit you with the I love you, but I'm not in love with you line. And the reason why is because your wife generally, when she says that, she loves you, but she's not in love with you because she doesn't feel you anymore. She doesn't feel you anymore. And she doesn't feel you anymore because all she feels is this angry wolf coming out all the time who's masquerading itself as a sheep. Now put yourself in her position for a moment, thinking and seeing this person who she loves performing, because that's what it is. He's performing that he's a sheep, but in actuality, he's a wolf. And wolves can be aggressive, and they can be bitter and angry and scary at times. So imagine one wolf episode, another wolf episode, a third wolf episode. It just keeps on growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. So it gets to a point where she doesn't feel emotionally safe with you anymore. She's saying, I don't feel safe with this guy. I can't trust him. If I can't trust him, I don't feel safe with him. If I don't feel safe with him, I don't want to be with him. Yeah, I could love him. I could love him as a friend, as a family member, you name it, but I just don't feel safe. And who would feel safe around a wolf, around a big, angry wolf? No one would. I know I wouldn't. Especially a wolf who has been fed decades of toxic thoughts and emotions. And that wolf, when it acts, most of us who are unconscious or who act unconsciously act from this wolf state, but we tried to fake it as, hey, we're still sheep. So I'm acting like a sheep. This is really typical of the typical nice guy syndrome, where he's always he's acting nice, but behind that niceness, he wants something. What Robert Glover calls covert contracts. So this wolf, if he's leading your life, he's leading your family. And if he's leading your family, then you're in a heap of trouble. And then that's how you find yourself in this situation where she wants to leave. And you're saying, but why? Can't you see I love you? Can't you see I do all these things for you? We go on trips and on vacations. Yeah, but when you go on that trip, do you freak out and get explosive because the luggage came late? Who's that? Is that a sheep or is that a wolf? And this is where most guys just get it wrong. They perform. It's the performance of, listen, world, I am a sheep, when in actuality, the intention behind that sheep is that you're a big, angry wolf. And that's how you find yourself in this situation. So if your wife says, I'm out of here, I don't trust you anymore, it's not because of your lack of effort or doing or providing. It's because you didn't providing financially. It's because you didn't provide her the emotional safety she needed. And why would anyone feel safe around a wolf? Yeah, it's sad, but it's true. So if you're interested in working with me, click on the link in the description below. Let's set up a call and let's get you to a place where you can reclaim your power if you're in the process of a divorce, in the middle, pre-divorce, divorce, or post-divorce. If you want to reclaim your power as a man because you feel lost and you want a chance at reclaiming your heart, click on the link below. Let's schedule a call and you can join the community, the Brotherhood, where we help men like yourself find themselves, because that's the first step. Personal transformation will always outpace your relationship transformation. And that's true for intimate relationships, as family relationships, you name it. So if you want to work with me, click in the description below. We'll schedule a call. Would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care now. Bye bye then. And remember who you are.